I am about to film my ring Q&A, so if you have any questions about my ring or about salt and pepper diamonds in general, I would be happy to answer them in my video. Got my boba here, ready to film. Hey guys, what's good? So today's video is very exciting. I'm going to be filming my engagement ring Q&A. Ever since I uploaded my engagement ring shopping video, I've been getting lots of questions about my ring. I'm really happy that it got a positive response and everyone is like very interested in salt and pepper diamonds because I'm really trying to bring awareness to this alternative gemstone. I thought it would be easier to like film a video and address all of it here. A lot of people don't really know what they're about. A lot of people have never heard of them. I've even had people ask me if it's a real diamond and like all this stuff. So I'm really happy that this is starting a whole conversation. I've said it like multiple times on my channel. I'm so sorry if you're sick of this. I just think we have fallen into like a very successful marketing campaign about white diamonds. I asked you guys on Instagram what questions you had about my ring or salt and pepper diamonds in general, and I'm gonna answer them for you guys, and hopefully this is gonna be really informative. I don't know, maybe you'll consider it for your own engagement ring, because you know, if you're looking for something different and with character, this is the way to go. So let's get into it. So the most common question I get is, what is a salt and pepper diamond, and are they like real diamonds, or is that just like the name that they've, I don't know, acquired? So to answer that, they are real diamonds. They are just very like heavily included diamonds. So to a lot of jewelers, I guess they would be considered like bad diamonds because, you know, they don't have that high color and clarity, let me tell you that. But that is what makes them really beautiful. So yes, they are real diamonds. They just look very different from your traditional white sparkly diamond that you would see in your jewelry store. That's all. The specs of my stone, because you know when you go diamond shopping, you know, GIA grades all the stones, the cut, clarity, color. So for salt and pepper diamonds, they don't get that grading because they're so like off the charts in terms of clarity, and they just range like so drastically in color. They don't really get that type of grading at all. The best way I could put it is they're kind of like as is diamonds. I just know it's like a grayish champagne color and it's heavily included. It's a type of stone that you have to see in person to really like know if you'll like it, because they all just look so different from each other. How did I discover them? So I actually discovered them one sleepless night at like 2 a.m. on Instagram. There was this picture that just like caught my eye and I clicked on it, and the stone looked so beautiful and so unique, and it's just like different from anything I've ever seen before, and that's how I discovered the salt and pepper diamond. Next morning I told Eric that's what I want for my engagement ring. I was like pretty dead set right off the bat. So a few people wanted to know the general specs of my ring, so I'd be happy to share that with you. So my ring is a solitaire style on a 14 karat yellow gold band. It's just set in a classic solitaire setting, so there's no pave, there's no hidden halo, there's no anything. It's just a plain band with like the 4 prongs up like this, and then it's got the little basket around the stone. I guess one thing to note is my prongs aren't round, they're like the sharp claw-like prongs, and my stone is oval. The width of my band is 1.8 to 1.9 millimeters. I told my jeweler I wanted the band as thin as possible, and he said he would do it as thin as possible without compromising the structure of the ring. A lot of people also asked me how much it costs. Out of respect for my jeweler, I'm not going to disclose the price of it because like cost of materials and shit like that are always changing, and I don't want to be that one, okay? So I'm not going to tell you guys the price, but I will tell you that salt and pepper diamonds are so much more affordable. The only thing I can say is if I got a clear diamond of this size, I would be paying 10 times more. Do what you will with that information, but that's all I'm gonna say. How is the brilliance of it? So I guess she means like, is it sparkly? Sparkly is subjective, so I think it sparkles very beautifully. If you were to put it like side by side to a clear white diamond, it's just got all this shit in it. It's not going to be like refracting light in the same way a clear diamond would. It sparkles in its own way. I think that's the best way to put it. Someone also asked me, get this guys, they said, did you get a salt and pepper diamond just so you can get a giant ass stone? Think about this. If I was trying to front like a giant diamond, why would I pick a salt and pepper diamond? I could have picked a moissanite that actually resembles a traditional clear diamond. Like, why would I go out of my way to pick this heavily included stained diamond? That doesn't make any sense. It just so happens that the diamond I fell in love with is a little bit on the larger side, but no, I did not pick a salt and pepper diamond just to have a larger stone. No, oh my god. Okay, next question. A few people have asked me what my ring and stone size are, just for reference. So my ring size is a size 4, or just under a 4, and my stone size is 3.5 carats. What the dimensions of my stone is 11.97 by 8.43 by 5.03 millimeters. Someone also asked me, what did your mom think about it? And they asked this question because they know my mom, which is hilarious, but let's just say she's not team salt and pepper diamond. And whoever asked that question, you know how she is, so whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that. This person says, most I've seen tend to be smoky gray. Where did you find one that's a champagne color? I agree with you. When I first started looking, all I saw were like smoky gray colors, some were like really cloudy even. I was looking for kind of a smoky gray, like a charcoal color, but I just came across the champagne and it just caught my eye. I just happened to come across it. I would just say to don't give up, keep looking, and don't settle for anything less than what you envision in your head. Oh my god, my phone! Just like fucking knocked my phone right off my desk. Okay. Some people asked if they're rare. Diamonds are very, very common, guys. That is the whole thing about this De Beers marketing campaign. They're trying to make it like diamonds are so rare, but they're very, very common. I mean, I guess it's more rare to find like an internally flawless diamond, but diamonds in general are very, very common. And salt and pepper diamonds, I think, are even more common. People don't really like, you know, pay any mind to them, but I don't think they're rare. And they need more love. A friend asked me if I could talk about the process of how I worked with my jeweler. I have a whole engagement ring shopping video on my channel if you want to go look at that, but if you don't want to, I can just quickly explain it to you here. I found a jeweler that I vibed with in Vancouver, and he was showing me salt and pepper diamonds, but they weren't really doing it for me. So he came up with this brilliant idea for me to find the stones, and then he can order them in, and then we can both look at them together. And so I found a couple stones that I liked on these wholesale sites. I sent my jeweler the links to those stones, he ordered them in, and I came in and looked at them and fell in love with this one. Are salt and pepper diamonds more prone to like chipping or breaking in general? My jeweler said it was gonna be fine, so I trust him, because he said at the end of the day it is still diamond, so it would take a lot to like piss it off. So it should be okay. I took my chances, so if I shatter my ring in a few years, like, that's my fault. Unless like your inclusions are surface reaching, that might be a problem, but we made sure that all the inclusions on my stone are like encased in the diamond, and everything on the outside is smooth, so there's no fractures on the surface of the stone. Everything is in the stone, so that's why it'll be okay. That's just something you have to talk about with your jeweler to make sure that it's like good and like okay to set, and that it'll wear beautifully for the rest of your life. So good. Those were all the questions. Thank you to those who submitted their questions to me. Once again, super happy that this was able to kind of start like a conversation, and I've just grown really passionate about bringing awareness to an alternative gemstone, and that more people are starting to like move away from like the traditional clear diamond and wanting something with a little bit more character, with something a little bit different. I had so much fun filming this video. I'm out of breath and a little gassy, to be honest. I think I drank that too fast. I hope this video was informative, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!